Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Nadlan, broadcasting from you from the East Coast of New York, giving you daily updates from real estate entrepreneurs so you can become one yourself. And today we have post number 2 from our entrepreneur of the week, Saar Litmanovich, about how to thrive in chaos and uncertainty. So who we are, Nadlan is providing real estate courses, mentoring, financing, deal analysis, and great deal offerings. If you like our content, please give us a thumbs up, register to our channel, and hit the notification button so you can get an alert when we publish new content. It will make sure you get notified about every new video we post and will also help others find our content. You're also welcome to find us on Facebook, social networks, and on our website, forumrealestateusa.com. So let's get to it. All right, guys, post number 2, Saar Litmanovich. Hi, everyone. Today I will try to give a different perspective, maybe on how we as entrepreneurs look at the world and how we react to things. What does it mean, how we look at things? From the way I see it, when we decide to be entrepreneurs, we, by definition, enroll in a class where what will be a loss is to eat a lot of meat, or in more subtle language, we go in advance to a path where we are required to respond to many things and produce many actions that are less convenient and enjoyable. While the second part can be a post in itself, this time I would like to focus on the first part. There will be a lot of very fun events along the way, which sometimes come at the most inappropriate timing and can, given very inappropriate access to best download, and in extreme cases also give us a loss in the game. And yes, it's just a game, you will soon understand. So how do I see it? By definition, everything is a game. Business, health goals, couple goals, etc. You don't have to put negative pressure on everything. Make it a game. Money comes and money goes. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. No one will be perfect. The idea is to live the moment when we are in it, to experience everything, to take care of ourselves, friends and family, to enjoy the road. Otherwise, nothing is worth it. You will be weird, be crazy, go and mess up. You're going to do it. It's anyway, so at least enjoy the process while doing it. So what's the trick? Take the opportunity to learn from our mistakes. Find the root causes of our problems and throw them out of the way. Do not try to be perfect, just be a great example of being human. The one and only Tony Robbins. Enjoy the road. Every problem is a gift in disguise. Dear Gilad Pollack says this from the beginning to every beginning entrepreneur, and how true it is. What is evolution? Every problem is an opportunity to face a challenge, and every opportunity to face a challenge is an opportunity to grow, evolve, and be a slightly better version of ourselves. Remember what we talked about yesterday? What's the outgoing verb of this? That everything that happens to us is for our benefit. Just like that, also the fun and good things, but also, in my opinion, mostly the less good things, the more challenging and difficult things that happen to us. Try to think in retrospect about all the situations you had in life, and now try to look at life after those events and how from each experience you changed, how from each experience you came out better person. And it will be from your business that did not rise, from the spouse who failed with you. It can be not about us, from the loss of people, and more. Where did it meet me? Full of things that went wrong in the first project. Burglary, number 1, bad money management, conflict with a contractor, dismissal of a contractor, burglary number 2, demands of buyers a minute before sale who ate from the profit, and more. Loss of close people the one I could not become an officer, and the time I was almost killed in an accident are just the things that come to my mind right now. From all the problems I had in the first project, I grew mentally, gained a lot of professional experience, and knew how to better assess the local team. From the loss of my late great grandfather, after we did not visit him on the weekend before he passed away, I left more caring for my family in general. I could not become an officer, and that brought me to rock bottom, but I had to get there to make drastic changes and start thriving. I was almost killed in a car accident because I fell asleep at the wheel at 22 at 5 in the morning after a show several times, and only miraculously ended up colliding only with a car 200 meters from home and not on the highway I was on 10 minutes ago, since I'm much more aware and responsible for my condition. Prep plans are prepared properly. Bottom line, everything that happens to us is for our benefit. An amazing podcast I listened to somewhere in 2019 accompanies me with pearls of wisdom in that regard. Gary Vee talks in the episode about how to thrive in a state of chaos. The bottom line, GAP. G, gratitude. A, accountability. P, perspective. Cool buzzwords, but what does it mean? The three things feed on each other, and it's a matter of practice over time. To be grateful for what it is, for what it's not, for what was and what was not, for what will be and what will not be. Everything for the better, and everything is accurate. What a beauty that I did not meet the renovation schedule and did not put the kitchen in on time. Seemingly, I actually did not know it yet, but if I put it in the kitchen on time, when I would not lose after they broke into my property $1,100, but more towards $6,000 probably. So at the moment, I did not know it. Just as not being able to become an officer was sad and breaking at the same point, but from there came big changes in my life, even if it happened in a rather spontaneous and unintentional way. That led me to a place of much more prosperity in many areas. And finally, by the way, they also contributed to the goals of my professional development. And this is exactly as it was with the late great-grandfather, etc., etc. So being responsible for making things happen, we have already said, finding the source of the root of the problem and neutralizing them from our lives. This is in parallel with making things continue to move forward. So, okay, broke into the property and stole things because there was no security system. You can cry over our fate, but it will not advance us, or you can understand and internalize that as long as we do not lead and make things happen, then nothing will change. We have the sole responsibility to make things happen in our lives. We have the responsibility to solve problems in the business. We have the responsibility to develop the business forward and bring it to prosperity. We have the responsibility to find and repair our relationship. We have the responsibility to take care of our health, and so on and so forth. So broke into the property, yeah, it's a beauty, smile, thank for the situation, that everything is in our favor. Stop the works and install a security system. Figure out what needs to be completed, how much are the costs, how long, and voila, move forward. The longer we delay in making this switch, we will lose time, money, and momentum. I'm not longer talking about the loss of confidence of our local team in the US. Perspective, life is pretty simple thing. People tend to make it complicated. Did you break into the property? Is there a tenant who does not pay? Did you not reach the weight and fat percentage of your target this week? It sucks. And if the next call you would get is what your dearest person in the world was killed in a car accident, how much did you care then about the problems you have in the business? Probably not that much. So home practice. Next time you get bad news, equal problems, equal good things. So number one, thank you for a situation because you still do not know how but this situation is in your favor. Number two, take on the commitment not to freeze on your heels and act to win. Number three, imagine. And if I were informed now that X was in a car accident, how bad was I really with this bad news? Number four, admit it is all more nonsense that we have the responsibility to take care of and nothing more, and God forbid. I was That was me, you were you, and if you got this far, then you are a canon. See you tomorrow. In the picture, I am with amazing people who, if I were an officer, I probably would not know and get to work with them. Nice. So here you can see him with the pictures. We have Tony Robbins here. Every problem is a gift. Without problems, we would not grow. Another quote from Tony Robbins: live life fully while you are here, experience everything, take care of your family, your friends, and yourself. Have fun, be crazy, be weird. Go out and screw up. You're going to do it anyway, so you may as well enjoy the process. Take the opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Find the cause of your problem and eliminate it. Don't try to be perfect, just be an excellent example of a human being. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for today's post, and we will see you tomorrow.